Hey guys, this is Thor's Anvil, and this is my episode, or this is episode 3 of my Let's Play. Back where we left off, we had discovered this cave. I'd done some mining, and we found this chest full of goodies. Off camera this morning, I did some mining. I was gonna do another episode right off the bat, but I got really tired and I had to bike or chaperone my brother to the store. I didn't have enough time to do another episode right away, but I made sure I'd do one the next day in the morning. So, um, I've mined out a majority of the stuff in the area. I just missed this one little spot, so I'm getting it now. Um, so I pretty much mined out everything to about this one junction. Um, so from here on, there is like a ton of resources, but I've already cleared out everything over here. So I talked about how I was going to explain what's in this chest. I believe these random chests are they're from Thumbcraft. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, but they have Thumbcraft items in them, unless they're just like a random mod in the game that takes some of the items and makes a goodie chest, and Thumbcraft has like a plugin that with the goodie chest will add stuff into it. So these items are artifacts. So darkened crystal eye is an uncommon forbidden artifact, which is I believe is good because it's twice as good as a distorted skull, which is a common forbidden artifact. Then there's some string, some rails, a couple common artifacts, which same research value. Don't know what these do. I believe they're from a different mod. Some food. So I'm just gonna take all this. Take the chest. Um, if I can resolve 100% of all the lag issues, I'm planning on getting a texture pack. Um, I'm still not 100% confident on the lag yet, though. So, we'll see. If it gets better, then texture packs. If not, um, I was wondering if any of you guys know a better program to record with. Fraps seems to be a little heavy compared to what I've seen other people use, but I don't know like the names of the programs. So if you guys know like a good like a recording or a screen recording program, I'm not using some video camera. Just notify me, PM me or something, and I'll take a look in it or take a look at it, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see how well how good it does. If you do recommend it to me, I'll give you like a shout out. I'll post your you do have a YouTube channel. Um, don't forget like it'll tell me your name and I'll be able to search it up and I'll link it in the bottom in the description if it is faster. Um, if it does improve the video quality, because I don't want to send you guys like pixelated stuff because I don't think that would be very pleasant to watch. Um, also, so yeah, I've done a lot of mining. I had, I don't know, well, alright, so I'll repeat that. I've done a lot of mining. I don't know, I enjoy mining. Um, I get moods where I'll just mine for a good sum of time. I don't know. So, yeah, I was able to get a lot done, and I set up actually, so like the goals of getting the macerator and the, what's it called? Macerator and the extractor, which is like the first two items, which are extremely needed for well, see, like that lag bothers me because my frames per second went to like all the way to 1, and that's bad. um Also, this creates a lot of noise, so I'm not sure if I should keep the sound on. It's not a bad noise, but also the things outside, so I'm going to reduce the volume a tiny bit. Let's bring it down to about 10%. 9. Alright. Okay, so if you notice, I built more chests because I've sort of filled this one. You'll notice that the gems are gone. I sort of moved everything around, so don't worry, you'll see them soon. Let's just shove everything into this chest. What fits, fits, and what doesn't, doesn't. Okay, so we'll toss those in. That. Okay. So in here, I've set up layouts for some of the items that we need to build. Some pieces are missing because I have to create them. So I'll walk you guys step by step the process of how to build most of this stuff. Because, I don't know, I feel like it's a learning experience. And if you already know this stuff, well, 2 seconds of me explaining it is not a bad thing. So these are all the artifacts I have. So let's organize them by research value. So 20, 20, 10, 10. And these are the amount of gems I got. I found a lot of gems. So I don't know what putting the gems in those sockets accomplishes, but I want to do it. I want to get them in the slots eventually, like probably in the next episode or the next 2 episodes. So that's one of the goals I'm going to set for myself because I really like Thaumcraft. The look of it, I just haven't learned a lot about it yet. I've like Industrial Craft and Buildcraft have been up for a long time, so you do get to learn about it. You do get a fair bit of knowledge. Um, so first off, we need to build machine blocks. They're necessary in the building of a extractor, which is my setup here, which I'll show you how to build a tree tap. And then they're necessary in the macerator, which I'm starting here. So machine blocks are refined iron bars, which is iron just smelted a second time. And it's sort of like an iron block without the core, and you get machine blocks. So it's necessary, I believe, here and here. Let's look at the macerator. So yeah, that's right. So now we're missing a, what's it called? We're missing an electronic circuit. So to build an electronic circuit, you need 2 redstone, 2 refined iron, and 2 redstone. Also, I would recommend while refining and smelting the iron to use as little as possible. Just use what's required because the macerator doubles everything you get. It takes your iron and breaks it down into iron dust. So let's see if I can find the iron dust. Iron dust. It breaks it down into iron dust. And iron dust is really, really nice because then you just smelt it again and you get double iron because it takes 1 iron ore, breaks it down into 2 iron dust, and then you smelt it to get 2 iron bars. I seem to notice the ones that have forbidden artifacts with the zombies have a weird face to them, but it's still a chance, so I don't know, it's interesting. Yeah, like they have that face. Also, I planted 2 industrial craft trees. So yeah, they have this sort of face. So yeah, it dropped a forbidden artifact. So I gotta tap this stuff, so we'll see. Oh, another sapling, nice. Um, Industrial craft trees are recognizable by, whoa, no. Ah! Okay, industrial craft trees are recognizable by 2 things. One, these little orange taps, which are important for getting something called sticky resin, which is used to create rubber, which is used in a majority of the recipes. I would say like a good 40%. Um, and these are the tree taps. When making, really, see another artifact. Let's toss these brains into the chest. I'm gonna keep this one for Thaumcraft. This one and these 2 sort of for pre-built recipes. So we have this going on. We need for the circuit which we saw before. we need to create some um, cables. Cables go along here and here. So our cables are made with copper and rubber. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to make all the cables you ever need. Okay, so you can make cables this way, where you put you build it like this, or you put it like this, and you get just the uninsulated, which is without the rubber. I believe you can use these cables actually to transfer industrial craft power. You can't use them in the recipes, but the rubber prevents you from taking damage when touching against the cables. Later on, some of the later cables, they require like 4 times the insulation because they're really high power. So, um, so these cables are needed here, and this creates a electronic circuit, which we need 2 of. One for the extractor and one for the macerator. So there's our 2 electronic circuits. Ta-da! So I believe one up here, one down here. So now we have enough to make our macerator. So that's our macerator. I believe it's either like this or like this. That is the extractor. And none of these tree taps can be used. Be careful. If you try to use used ones, it won't show. So here we go. There's a macerator. Be careful where you place it. Once you place it, if you break it with a pickaxe, all you get is the machine block. You don't get the block back unless I believe um you can use a wrench and you get it back. I'm like, I would say, yeah, I'm like pretty sure that wrench always works. Um, okay. So we're getting a little small for the confines of just this small hut. I wonder. I was thinking of building an extension. So let's get the wood supply. I'm gonna build an extension, and then with that extension, we're gonna build a room for all our industrial craft stuff. This is industrial craft. When you break these logs, you have a chance for the sticky resin. So but the logs can only be turned into resin when you have a oh, okay, so that's a corner. Actually, I think to make it have some form of flow, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be the path. Boom, boom. 4 long path is decent. Actually, I'll make it 6. Oh, wrong spot. What to talk about? Oh, I overestimate that sometimes. So, macerator. Macerator takes energy produced in industrial craft, which is, it's not EMC, EMC is Thaumcraft. It is, amps, I believe. No. I forget the name of it. There's a name for the energy used in industrial craft. But that energy is used to power, the energy is used to power the items, or the power of the machines to produce, um, I actually like that. That looks kind of cool. So, um, it's used to power the machines, and the machines perform their tasks. So Macerator grinds the iron ore, the copper ore, the tin ore. It can grind coal into coal dust, but coal doesn't turn into two coals. It turns into, it's used in other recipes in industrial craft. Some pretty expensive recipes at times. Like, to make solar panels, you need coal dust. You need 3 coal dust and 3 glass with a generator and 2 electronic circuits, I believe. And, that will create, hmm, it'll create, I'm losing my train of thought. Well, it'll create whatever you guys want it to. Alright, so, um, let's see, boom, boom, boom. That's 3, that's 3. Don't know if I should make it the same dimensions. I feel like I should, because I think it'll look nice. Huh, interesting. There's a glitch. Let's look at that. Maybe if Azanor ever sees this, he can fix it. Seems like if there's a block placed beside it, it turns see-through. That's kind of cool. I know it's a glitch because it's supposed to be that little color all the way through. So if Azanor, if you see this, I might PM you and ask you to check out the episode at a certain time. Um, this is a glitch you might want to fix. I don't know if you want it or not. So, okay, so moving on. Ow, I just broke my knees. Okay, so how long is this? I know it wasn't perfectly symmetrical. So I know it's this width must be or this width must be uneven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's because it's yeah. Hmm. Oh, cool. Cobra snake eggs. So we had some meat. 2 ostrich eggs and 2 snake eggs. I'm not sure what you can do with them. Maybe you can make some food. Boil up some brunch. Industrial craft trees are also noticeable by, since I believe normally it's a 3-leaf high top. Maybe later if I can find some I can point it out better. But yeah, they usually have they have an enormously large tip point in the middle that goes up. So it's really noticeable. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow! Well, that's one way to die. Die from a slime. Little embarrassing. Oh, no snake to bite me. Okay, so hopefully I'm not too, like my voice is not too coarse like it was, I noticed in the previous episode. I'm trying to keep, oh, not today, punk, not today. Yeah. Spamming also works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, ow. Die, punk, die. I really wonder about these eggs. I'm getting a lot of them. Spotted snake egg. So cool, there's different eggs for different snakes. Alright. Gonna have to fill in... I have more dirt. You always have more dirt lying around. Unless you gotta fill in some big holes. Hopefully it doesn't become late too quickly. Maybe I'll set this up before it gets too dark. Ta-da! It's now flat. Okay. Two. 1, 2, 3. With the Technic, I believe they have the Lumberjack mod still installed. I would recommend, if you ever start in a snow biome, or near a snow biome, to chop those trees down. They usually have more wood, and it's easier to collect compared to the normal trees, because they usually have the bottom exposed a lot more, and if not, you just break like one of the leaves. And what else? There's usually more per tree, which is also nice. So glad I have this pretty much done before it got dark. So far the only lag I've been noticing is when I go, it's for the chunk loading. So, So adventures are going to be laggy, so I'll have to plan around that. I was hoping to go some spelunking today. Or go into that darker area of that. Oh. Let's put a torch here, here, here. That looks good. Maybe I might move them up higher. Is it put up the top? No, it isn't. So yeah, same form of flow. Boom. Alright. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So far we have the macerator done. I need to build the extractor, which I'm going to show you guys next. And then I also have a generator on the way being built, so we can actually power what we need. I'm hoping to get a geothermal generator before I actually use the generator, because I much prefer the geothermal generator. It's a lot easier to get buckets of lava than it is to waste like packs of coal, because coal is really important. I find I go through it like there's no tomorrow, and I don't know, later on it's even more important, and it has a high EMC value compared to like lava, so I would rather not waste it. EMC is the value of a given item in an equivalent exchange. Sorry, my voice is becoming more coarse. I'm just sitting up straight. I was like leaning. So, whoa. EMC is important. Like, what's really cool and what I really like about EMC is once you make a stone brick, like, I really like the way stone bricks look. I love them. Like, I love them for building projects, love them for anything, because they look really good. Um, Sorry for raising my voice all of a sudden. They look really good, and they're a 1-to-1 conversion ratio. So, whoa, forgot that those things can climb. Um, if you put in 1 cobblestone, you get 1 stone brick. So you don't have to smelt it, and then you don't have to craft it. So it really eliminates 2 steps and saves you energy. So it's nice. I do think the value of it should be increased. Like stone brick should maybe be little bit more expensive, but I don't mind. um, I love the ruby, the sapphire, and there's also emeralds. I believe I have 6, yeah, 6 in that chest. Um, because the tools last a lot longer than stone, and they're strong. They have as much durability as steel, but they're as fast as diamond, I believe. Last time I think I might have said a little differently. I might have said that they were as fast as steel, but not like, or as durable as steel, but I don't know. I believe, like, I'm more sure about that they're as fast as diamond, but they're as durable as iron. So hopefully you guys are not bored of me building. Oh, need more wood. There, I'm gonna put the macerator down. I would say back it up from the wall because you want to be able to run wires behind the wall. Um, so figurative wall, like column right there. So we'll put my macerator here, and we'll just make a column of macerators here, and a column of the extractors eventually. Yeah, I'm gonna finish mining this out, or digging it out. Use on my digger hole. One of my friend's mothers has a whole bunch, like, they're my friend's younger brothers. They love singing the song Diggy Diggy Hole, and it drives her up the wall. It's hilarious. So whenever you mention the song, her reaction is just priceless. So I believe this book that Child created last time takes you to something called the Overworld, which it says right there to the right of my mouse. Um, but linking books are a one-way trip, so I'm not sure if I want to use them. I might just go there empty-handed and then die and like just see what it looks like, have it generate the land and all that, and come back. I did confirm a couple episodes ago that this is my spawn. A while ago I went out, like, when I was mining a whole bunch of stuff. I went to the water, or to the trees I needed, just a small, um, I forget what I needed. I'm really forgetful. Um, so I went down to the river and I accidentally hit a dolphin. And those dolphins can fight. Like, they do a lot of damage. So be careful if you want to punch a dolphin. Doesn't sound very nice, but I don't know why I tried, but I don't know. Amusement, boredom. Pick your choice, pick your poison. Um, so Lapis Louise actually has a high MC as it shows in the little purple box. So don't forget to collect that stuff. Some people find it useless. I really like it. The blocks look nice. If you ever build an aquatic looking area, it's good for like the base of the water. It makes the whole thing look like one giant tank. It has a nice feel to it. Um, okay, so what else? Well, cord's being pulled. Let me fix that. Okay. Alright, so it's fixed. Sorry, just keyboard was like pressing down on a cable. Okay, so now we need to create something called a steel furnace. Because in the generator, there's 2 ways to make it, like I showed last episode, which is using a steel furnace and 3 refined iron. So steel furnace, 3 refined iron, and a battery, or a machine block, which would be 8 refined iron and a normal stone furnace. This 5 iron ingots. So it's the same amount of iron, just you don't have to smelt these 5. So it's a nice little added benefit. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna press it. So I need to fit this recipe in. Um, you want to make 3 batches of copper cables early because you need some in the back so you can sort of link everything. Um, so first off, we need to make the battery. So it's 4 tin bars, 2 redstone, which um, they both have decent EMC value. Redstone a little less, but tin pretty decent. It's the same as steel. Say 256, 256. So if you ever need more tin and you have tons of steel, or if you ever need more steel and you have tons of tin, it's just a back and forth. You can't clone refined iron though with EMC, which is a bit of a drag. I wish you could. So this is a battery. This is an RE battery, which is a rechargeable battery. You can make single-use batteries. I wouldn't recommend it. I believe there are certain things which are better at using, like using single-use batteries for, like if you're on the go, because RE batteries don't stack. But later on, you make something called a, like you make like this little backpack you can carry. Excuse me. It's early in the morning, so I'm still a little tired. Pardon for the yawn. Um, so, um, I would recommend just making rechargeable, and then eventually you make the little backpack. So this is the generator. Important in a lot of crafting recipes. Very important. You're going to be, you might want to memorize that recipe because you'll use it a lot. Like when you make solar trees, you usually make, like I make them in like a pack of 16 or so. For a solar panel, you need, like if I make 16, I need 16 generators. I would need 32 electronic circuits, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. So I really like the I forget the name of the mod, but I'll see if I can remember it. Um, but it adds all the recipes on the side. Very helpful. Um, so like you just press R, and like the fact that when I was opening this crafting table and I click on this one, I can press this little question mark, and it literally adds a sort of an opaque item version in there, so it sort of gives me a representation to know I can place this there. And it's the right item, which is kind of cool. So we have a generator. Um, I want to make a geothermal generator. I actually don't want to waste any time. So I need 2 more refined iron, 4 glass, and 2 empty cells. So I know I have some sand somewhere. So let's look for some sand. Yeah, there it is. So I need 4 of that. Let's toss that in there with a coal. So we need 4 sand. We need 2 refined iron. So let's steal 2 iron. I don't like wasting fuel. So when that's done, I'll toss that in. Um, what else? I need empty cells. Empty cells are just 4 tin. So I need to take 4 tin. Okay. So that's almost done. Just gonna toss the tin, and then I'll go set up the cables while waiting. I'm gonna need another one for the iron. Okay, so, oh yeah, I also might want to get some wood. Okay, so, I always put the geothermal generator up front. I'll put it like right here where I'm breaking this block. So let's mine that out. Yeah, so we'll put a cable. And it's just a simple right click. You can smash to break it and pick it back up. And we just have enough cable. So I want to put that wood block back. And while I'm at it, convert that to... So, we just have enough cable. Actually, I think we need one more. But, 2 iron, 1, 2, 3. Also, you don't want to waste resin. Like I said, for the ore, it doubles. Well, for resin, you get 3 actually, I believe. Yeah, you get 3 from when you put them in extractors. So, I believe, am I actually out of resin? Resin, resin, resin. I'm out of resin. So I'm going to show you how to make a tree tap while waiting then. Because I need to go tap the tree. Alright. Okay, so you make a tree tap like I showed you was, I think I made it too quickly. Um, it literally looks the way, you make it the way it looks, but in reverse. So, and then, it's sort of like a pick. It has a durability. And you sort of look around for the orange taps, and you just click on them once. You don't want to click them on them too many times. Whoa. Flew. Superman. Resin. Whoa. So, yeah, you don't want to click on it too many times because I believe you can actually break the tap. Not like the tap you're using, like this. You can actually break the source where it comes out of, and it won't spawn sticky resin on that block or at that corner, like this side. So you just want to sort of let it generate. Early on, eventually you start actually breaking the trees. So you can actually convert it to, like, trees when extracted get turned into 1. But later on in the game, you get like a large farm, then you just go around, extract as many as you need and come back. So that's what I plan on doing, building a farm of like sticky resin trees. So make my life easier eventually. That's the whole real purpose of all these mods. They're to make your life easier. But funny enough, they make your life harder. They make it more complicated. Sort of like society now. We have all this technology, but it makes life easier, but it also makes it more complicated. Wow, I'm wasting so much coal. Ugh, I feel so bad about that. Alright, so while we're at it, we'll make our cell. So here's the cell. It gives you 16 of them, which is quite a lot. We don't need that many. Cells can be used to store water, lava. I believe you can store uranium in them. The water, they're used in different recipes. So it's good to keep a few extra lying around. So there's our 3. And I'm going to need just, whoa, fail on my part. I clicked on it too early. Um, I'm just gonna need 1 rubber. I would rather not waste the rest of the resin. See how like important it is to be efficient and only use what's necessary for now. So I'm gonna convert all these to the wire and boom. Okay, so bam. I believe, like, see this? It's actually not a full block high, so you can get stuck. Um, I believe the generators, I'm like 70% sure. The energy comes through the bottom and then back out. So let the energy sort of flow from the bottom into the backs of these things. Um, with the macerators and stuff like that, you can actually set up piping systems where, like, if you send from the to the top down, it comes out and the item is placed in here. If you place from the bottom down or bottom up, so you do and then we'll just say this is the uh, macerator. So if a pipe here goes down into it, which the pipe will actually automatically curve into the macerator, any items sent up here will go into the to be macerated slot. Anything that goes down here will be sent into the slot to be given power. So again, oh yeah, and then to the adjacent would be any items sent out. But you'll need a wooden pipe with a redstone engine to sort of start shuffling it out. Okay, so we have that. My ugh, I'm wasting so much coal. So here, while we're at it, I can drop this off. These slots are for upgrades. You can actually get like it makes it more productive, can store more energy. There's a Lapis Louise energy one. There's a transformer one, but I'm not sure what that actually does. So, excuse me for my other yawn. So here I'll take a pack of iron, which actually, now that I think about it, we're gonna need 3 for a bucket. So I'm gonna toss the iron up here. You used to be able to place whatever item you wanted in here, but now you can only place the upgrades. It was actually kind of nice because you could store like all the items that you were gonna macerate, combine, and then just plonk it in. So yeah, since the end, like the lightning bolt is sort of like the fire on the furnace. When this fills up, it fills red. Means energy is, and then basically this bar will slowly fill, and then when it's full, it converts into dust. You might want to be careful with like packs of 64 because remember it does double, so halfway through your pack it will be full. Um, okay, I'm trying to look at all the iron I have. I'm gonna have to make a chest to store stuff to be refined. So let's do that now. Okay, so we'll do it here, and then I'll go pick up everything. Oh, I need my food. Zombie flesh is the tastiest food in the world. Okay, so actually, I believe, do I have everything now? Yes, I do. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Bang. There we have a geothermal generator. So I'm gonna pop it here, and then basically you can feed. I'm not sure if you can feed coal. No, you can't. Coal goes in normal generators. Um, you can feed it lava. I believe you can feed it the actual fire blocks itself, but there's no way to get those. So unless they're like a mob drop from certain mods that you might have on your Minecraft right now. Um, if you're playing the same version of Minecraft, if you're playing the Technic, um, the Technic updated recently, so there's like they added Thaumcraft too. So if you're used to like a different obelisk, like the normal obelisk actually touched the ground, and they were sort of they look like an Egyptian obelisk. Um, but yeah, same as uh, it's the same purpose, but they actually added these gem slots, which we'll learn what it does. Um, Also, while I'm at it, because I forgot to do this a while ago, if you notice these little death points and the little notification, those are waypoints. This comes from Ryle's minimap, which is up here, which also tells your location, your height, like up how high you are in the world. If you press the M key, it brings up the menu. Um, I actually don't like having the menu key as M. I'm gonna make it N, and I like making the large map M and the set waypoint X because it's, or actually no, C is good for me. Um, okay, so that's good. So they're saved. The red ones are the different ones you've changed from the normal. So minimap options, surface. I wouldn't go into too much of this stuff. I, I feel like I have too much of a chance of me messing it up. Um, so here, marker options. You can, if you don't want to see the labels, I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff. The update checker, I believe, notifies you if there's a new update for the mod when you start Minecraft. There's no real bother of having it up unless you want to update it, but it usually performs the same function. So let's go to waypoints. So you notice all my death points. There's the I believe, yeah, the cyan one is the one I need because that's the one that's at my spawn. So I'll get rid of the pink and the green. Let's go to my list of waypoints. Sorry, new key, so you gotta get used to it. Or I gotta get used to it. So I need to get rid of the everything but the cyan one. So is that right? That's right. Okay, so now for you, if you haven't changed the keys on the set waypoint, you press C and pick the color you want. I'm a green person, so I'm gonna make it like a, actually let's make it a dark green. Or yeah, like a that kind of green. So let's go, let's call it base. And ta-da! There's now an icon here. You can edit the X and Y so that it's like higher up, so you don't have to like, because it spawns like right where your head is. So you might not like that. And it's cool because it rotates to where you're looking at it. So, okay, let's grab all the stuff I need to smelt because I'm getting off track. Let's make myself my bucket. My bookie. Okay, so that's the ore there. See, I did a lot of mining. This is silver ore. It's from a different mod. It's from Red Power, I believe. I'm pretty sure about that. So it comes from Red Power. I don't believe you can smelt or macerate it. We'll say macerate. To macerate. So we'll just toss everything in and then press the linear down. So it'll organize it for us. All nice and pretty. So right now, oh, all we need is lava. Um, so let's see if I think I might have had a lava source. So later on, whoop, when I macerate more, I'll create more buckets to make my life easier. Whoa, that was a weird noise. So you can see I explored most of this area. I mined out, like, I would say almost everything. So I now have like a sort of a sense of where everything is. So like here was the chest that we looked at, the one with the forbidden artifacts and such. So see, like, there's a lot of resources down here I haven't got at yet. Oh, yeah, cause I'm gonna tap that stone. I'm gonna tap it and I'm gonna get through it. Cause for some reason wooden taps can break stone. Okay. Oh, okay. So when you see the glowing light, you can pretty much recognize that it's gonna be crystals. I'll take those up now. Oh, I'll leave everything else for later though. There's a lava source block. So, light up everything this way. And we'll come back. I really like cave exploring. It's fun. So, if I get sidetracked, I apologize, but oh, just bear with me. Even though I'm not a bear. But okay, so let's see. So emeralds are important. So yeah, there's a lot of resources here, more than I expected, which is good. So more crystals of the same type as before. So um, block off that lava and pick it up. So by that noise, I can tell that there's some form of slime nearby, maybe. Over here, we could hear. Okay, it's strong over here. Hmm. It's somewhere. Hmm. It's gonna bug me. Okay, I might want to eat before I like starve to death. I know some people don't like eating zombie flesh, but to me it's still food in this game. It's useful. So call me a cannibal. I'm Hannibal the Cannibal. Okay, so the frames should be better compared to last time. They seem to be for me. I'm getting better numbers from Fraps. So okay, so let's go to the Dark Abyss. So everybody hates Nikolite. I don't like, not everybody. It's too general. A lot of people dislike Nikolite. I still don't understand why. It has a very high EMC value for the use it has, and you get a ton of it. Some people call it fool's gold. Um, it's a pretty good name for it. So this is Nikolite. You can, I don't know how, but some people say it looks like diamond. I can usually tell the difference, but I'm not using any texture packs, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe certain texture packs keep them looking the same. So, okay. I like sealing up short dead ends. Makes my life easier when I come back.